Hey guys, it's Linda Hopson back with you again, your hashtag online BFF, and this is video number 33 out of 35 videos in 7 days. And in these next couple of videos, I'm going to talk about another great book that I love, which is written by Brian Tracy. It's called No Excuses: The Power of Self-Discipline. And it really ties in everything that I've talked about within the other book, the Psycho-Cybernetics book, and success leaves clues, and so whatever book you're reading that has to do with success or personal development, a lot of the things are going to be different ways of saying the same thing, because it is what are true ways of being successful. And the part of the book that I want to discuss in this video, he talks about the 7-step method of achieving your goals. The first thing you need to do is, number 1, decide exactly what you want. And I talked about this on a previous video. You know, if your goal is to make so much money in a month, your goal can't be, I want to make more money. You have to pick a specific amount. When you're picking a goal, obviously it needs to be achievable, but a stretch, like I talked about before. But you need to make a decision on exactly what you want to achieve. Step number 2 is you write it down. Write it down and put it where you can read it every day. Actually, not only read it, but say it out loud. It's really going to help you keep on track to achieving that goal. Number 3 is set a deadline for your goal. And I talked about this before, is, you can't just say, I want to make X amount someday. I mean, you can say it, but it's not really going to be helpful in achieving your goal. You need to set a deadline, because that's what's going to push you to achieve that goal. Like the Dr. Malt says, we are goal-seeking mechanisms. We need a goal and we need a time frame to achieve them by. And then number 4 is to make a list of everything you can possibly think of that's going to help you achieve that goal. And keep a list, because you may think of a few things, and then, as I talked to you about in a previous video about the law of attraction, when you speak that goal and you visualize it already as if it already happened, and you feel the feelings of it as if it already happened, you're going to go back to that list, and you're going to be surprised at how many more things you are able to bring up into your mind to write down on things to do to achieve your goal. It's one of the ways the law of attraction works, is that it helps you figure out how you're going to achieve it. And then number 5 is to organize your actions in both sequence and priority. So you might want to write it down, like I did with my action, when I would talk to you about my to-do list, and then I changed it to action list. I sometimes put it down in sequence of how I want to do things because of my schedule of the day, but then I would make sure that the top most important thing, or the top 2 most important things that need to get done that day that's going to help me achieve that goal, are starred or somehow marked, so that I make sure that I definitely get those done, even if it might not be something that I get done at the very beginning of the day. And so organize them in both sequence and importance, and then take action right away. That's step number 6, is to take action right away. As we talked about before, success-minded people do not procrastinate. Once they made a goal and they know what they need to do to help get themselves to that goal, they get in and get it done. They take massive action with the things that they know they can do and take massive action with, and then they do those small daily actions to have them have the slight edge to get to their goal. So don't procrastinate. And then number 7 is to do something every day to get you closer to your goal. And that kind of just coincides with number 6, is to, not procrastinate, to make sure that you're doing action activities that's going to get you to your goal. Although I make it a habit to read every day and to listen to audios every day and watch videos and things like that. Those are mindset, and although that helps me build me as a person, and in the long run it's going to help me achieve my goal, if I have a specific goal of making so much per month or sponsoring so many people in that month, those things aren't the actions that are going to make that happen. I still do them every day because it's part of my success formula, but what he's talking about in the book is to take actions, those actions that are going to affect you getting to that specific goal. And so there are the 7 steps to achieving your goal in the book No Excuses by Brian Tracy, and I will see you in the next video.